So when you're recording John Lennon, let's go back to those days. I mean, we're listening to this. Yeah. Great record, right?
Yeah, incredible.
When you hear him recording this, do you know it's going to be a hit?
Well, that song was incredible because at the time Elton John was massive.
Right.
And there's a nice little story about this record.
Right.
My boss was having a baby, his wife, so he wasn't working that week. So John said, Elton's in town and he's going to come in. I want him to sing on the record. So I was terrified.
Wow.
Right?
You're sitting there with John Lennon, Elton John's coming in, and now you're the studio engineer.
Yeah.
Right.
So I said, John, I said to myself, every kid that would walk in, every piano player that walked in those days would want Elton John's piano sound.
Right.
They wanted John Bonham's drum sound, and they wanted Eric Clapton's guitar sound.
Right.
You need Eric Clapton to get that sound, right?
Yeah, you got to know what you're doing.
You know,
right? Yeah.
you got to be able to play like Eric. So I didn't know that. So now Elton comes in, and the first thing he does is sing, and I kind of get that right, and they're singing facing each other.
Yeah, and you had barely engineered anything at that point, right?
That's exactly right.
Yeah. So in a way, you got to be a bit of a bullshit artist in the beginning, right? Like, you can't show your fear.
Yeah.
If John Lennon had sensed you didn't know what the fuck you were doing,
I'm toast.
you're toast.
Yeah.
So you walk around like you know what you're doing.
Well, that's the beginning.
Yeah.
That's the very beginning of making fear a tailwind instead of a headwind. Your whole life it's a headwind. Little League, it's a headwind. When I got in there, it became a tailwind. I had no choice.
So you've got to set up Elton's piano.
That's right. Because now he says, on the way out, I want to do a piano.
Uh-oh.
I said, fuck.
Had you ever set up a piano before?
Yeah, for Roy.
Not for Elton.
No, I was so nervous. So I just took the mics and I put them where I thought Roy put them. This collar, my boss. And I realized at that moment that Elton's piano sound is in Elton's hands and the way he bangs it. So we started playing the piano and banging the shit out of it. And if you could hear it on the record, it just sounded so brilliant. And so he leaves. And as he's leaving, he said, I love it when my piano sounds. And John just said, that's why we use them.
Suddenly you're the hero.